In this video, we're going to have a look at subtraction. Firstly, mental subtraction. We can think of subtraction as takeaways. For instance, 8 take away 5. If you had 8 objects and you took away 5, you'd have 3 left. Using the same problem, we could also think of these numbers as difference between. If I had 5 and 8, what is the difference between? 1, 2, 3, and the answer is 3. As well as this, you could look at this problem as an addition of negative numbers, which we'll have a look at later in the year. But just for now, let's consider that 8 take away 5 is the same as 8 plus negative 5. Let's write 8, positive 8, as 8 dots. And let's write the negative 5 as 5 open dots. Now, for every one positive number and one negative number, they actually neutralize or cancel each other out. So we can see that we have 5 pairs of one positive, one negative that cancel out. That leaves 3 positive, which we know as the answer. Counting on is a useful mental subtraction strategy. Let's take a larger sum, for instance, 100 take away 67. We could start at 67 in our mind and go, okay, let's add 3 to get to 70. From 70, let's add 30 to get to 100. So our answer is 3 plus 30, 33. There's heaps of other strategies that we can use for mental subtraction. With this problem, we could have taken 100 and then only minus 60 for a start and to get 40. And now we need to take away the extra 7 to get 33. Or similarly, we could have taken 100 and taken too much, rounded the 67 up to 70. But then remembering, we only were meant to take away 67, so we'd have to add back the 3. So we get 100 take away 70 is 30, and then we add the 3. Consider using all these strategies or a combination of such when doing mental subtraction. Now let's have a quick look at the subtraction algorithm. An algorithm is a set of steps or rules to solve a problem. Let's take the problem 456, take away 278. Starting on the right-hand side, if we went 6 take away 8, for now we're not looking at negative numbers, so we say we can't do. So what we're going to do is borrow a 10 from the tens place value and move it to the ones. So now we've only got 4 tens left in this top number, but we change 6 to 16. 16 take away 8 we're able to do. And again, we go 4 take away 7 we can't do. So we're going to borrow one of the 100s in the hundreds place value and move it across as 10 tens. So now we'll have 3 100s left and 14 tens. 14 take away 7 is 7 and 3 take away 2 is 1. So we get our final answer as 178. There's another way to do this is by adding 10 to both numbers. Let's take the same problem, 456 take away 278. Now we said 6 take away 8 we can't do. So what we're going to do is we're going to add 10 to both numbers. Now we don't need to write that working over here. Let's actually do it within the sum. So instead of adding the 10s to the 10 place value in the top number, I'm going to add it to the 1. So we get 16, but I will add it to the 10s place value in the second number. So we'll have 8 here, but I'll just put it over on the right. 16 take away 8 is 8. And now we're going 5 take away 8. We can't do. Again, we need to add 10. Oops, nope, sorry, I didn't mean to cross it out. We add 10 here and we'll add 10 here. 15 take away 8 is 7. And then we had 4 take away 3, which is 178. That method takes a little bit of getting used to. Another way that we'll definitely look at later in the year is adding negative numbers. It's taking the same problem, 456, take away 278. Let's just work from left to right. using some negative numbers. Now 4 take away 2 is 2. That one's easy. 5 take away 7. Hopefully you'd realize that would be negative 2. And 6 take away 8 would also have negative 2. Now that's actually the answer. 2 100s, negative 2 10s, and negative 2 1s. But it's not really in a format that's friendly to society. So let's actually decompose this. So let's take one of the hundreds as 10 tens and move it over to the tens place value. Now we have 10 positive numbers and 2 negative numbers. We would end up with 8. And we've still got our negative 2 ones. Again, we need to get rid of our negative 2s, so we're going to take one of the tens from here and move it over to the ones. We have 10 positive numbers and 2 negatives, which would leave us with 8 positive, and we get the same answer, 178. Try all 3 different algorithms and see how you go.